Alright, hey, it's Matt, Blind Guys Garage. And as you can tell, today we're working on a modern day vehicle. Yeah, I'm excited. Can't you tell? I'm not really, but it's alright, we'll get it done. So this is a 2008 Ford Explorer. I think in my previous short video I called it a 2006. But what we got going on is we got a blind head gasket on the passenger side. My understanding is you can't get to the cylinder head on the passenger side without pulling the motor, or at least it's extremely difficult. And I know that there's some about it. So I think we're going to be pulling the motor. We'll find out as we go. I'll get some of this apart. We'll get all the top end crap off of it, get the intake off, see what I can get to for the head wise. If I can do the head in the car, I'm gonna. If I can't, it'll be done. We'll pull the motor and hang it right there on that stand we prepped yesterday with that big block Chevy that we got off of it. So let's get started on this guy. See how far we get. Oh yeah, and I'll add you a little clip in of our leak down test. I didn't do it properly, but I did it enough to where I could tell it had a blown head gasket. So here's your clip. Hope y'all enjoy it. 2006 Ford Explorer 4-liter. Got the leak down pressure tester hooked up. No, it's not done properly, but we'll turn the pressure up just a little bit. See if we can hear it. And look in the radiator. Look in here. We don't have to pull the radiator cap. And we'll bring you back once we get into working on this piece of junk. Fine unit. All right, this will be a quick one for you. I'm sorry if there's any wind noise. I got the big fan on behind me. Clutch fan removal. Sweet, simple. Everybody wants to be gentle with them. Don't be gentle with them. Put your tool on there. Put you a big hammer. Center it up nice. Make sure you get a good swing on it. And that one didn't come loose. And got another good swing on it. Nope, nothing. Last one. Come on now. Oh, I just clipped it. Hope I ain't got it. There it goes. Clutch fan's free. I'm actually going to spin it right off by hand. Let's see if it is free like I think it is. Oh yeah, clutch fan's free. So now we'll spin it off. Call it good. Alright. Well, here we are. That's where we're at so far. I pulled the intake, all the wiring harness out of it. Got the belt off. So next is going to be getting these accessories off right there. So once we get them off, we're going to unbolt the exhaust manifolds and go under and unbolt the transmission and torque converter and pull it out. I don't know if I'm going to pull that alternator off or not. It may or may not be on there when we pull it. We'll find out. So just a short little update. This is pretty simple. It's just a lot of finagling around. And once again, I apologize for the background. I've got a fan running. Hot. You can probably see it. So bring it back. All right, well, I've ran, ate dinner, took a break, blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes. So that was a few hours ago. So here's where we're at now. We got power steering and all that off. It's just down there dangling. All the water lines are now off. I'm about to make an adapter to hook those two together, two 5/8 adapters, or a 5/8 adapter, hook the lines together so we don't dump antifreeze all on the freaking floor. And then we'll go down and all that's left is trans bolts and torque converter bolts. And then motor mount here, which is a slide bolt, like a small block Chevy, and then two studs pointing straight up on that side, looks like 215mm. So, motor will be coming out real soon. Alright, I'd like to take a quick brief intermission on the current project we're working on, just to ask y'all to like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment on the videos, as it helps the channel grow and lets me know what y'all like and don't like about the videos, as well as when you leave a comment, I'm guaranteed to reply because I reply to every comment left in the videos. So there you go. Let's now return to our current project. Alright, and we're back. I want to apologize in advance for some footage I lost, or might have lost. We had some camera malfunctions, but we're back. So here's where we are. We got the engine almost ready to come out. Actually, it's dangling right here by the hoist. So what we did is we unbolted this one exhaust manifold on this side because I couldn't get the collector loose because there were two sensors in the way. The other side, I unbolted the collector. Power steering pump and all is off. Fuel line's off. So we'll go make a quick lap around it and make sure there's nothing else left to attach to it. And pull this up and throw it up there. So here's where we're at. Working the other side. There you go. So that's where we're at right this moment. I'm going to reach around and double check for wiring and stuff and make sure there ain't nothing in the way, and then we're going to pull her out. All right, we'll set you on the tripod and let you watch the fun. All right, well, that went pretty much without incident. Some dumbass, we're not going to talk about who he was, left this little thing right here attached to the bottom of the motor. I forgot to take it, he forgot to take it off. So I had to unbolt that. That's what you saw me struggling with there for a short second. Other than that, the only other thing I have to do now is I have to locate the main alternator lead, which I think is right here. It is. And I got to cover him up because some other dumbass left the window down. And this thing's going outside and it's about to rain. So now we've got that covered up right there like that. And then the only other thing you got to look at is that starter down there. The starter right here, and make sure, I can't reach it from here. He's over there. There's the starter. And make sure that he's not going to be messing with nobody. So as long as he ain't messing with nobody, we're good to go. So I'll crawl over and make sure. And then we'll get the window rolled up, and then that'll be it for this video. But I will put you on the tripod for that short second, just to make sure we don't set a big fire and you get to see some fun. So, bring you back in just a second. All right, and for the fun part, let's see. Well, we didn't set fire. That's always good. So all we need to do is get the car out of gear. Oh, no keys. Let's go find some keys. So the fuel pump's going to prime, I'm sure, because I didn't pull the fuel pump relay. I'm still not going to. And it's going to dump fuel everywhere. But, let's see. You know what?
And the GPN team with longevity as team.
There we are. Let me disconnect the battery real quick. Got our window rolled up, battery in neutral. Then we'll grab the hood, pull this pin loose right here on this side, drop it right there, ease it down. Run on the other side, pull the pin loose again, drop her on down there. Well then, look at that. She's trying not to go nowhere. Of course, if I wanted it to, it would have fit. If I didn't want it to, it would just fell right on me, wouldn't it? That's how it goes, though. Pull this baby back down. Clip it back on this side. All right. Well, that's it for this guy for now. We're going to get it outside, out of my shop for a week or so. I would typically let it sit here, but I've got engines to build. As y'all already know, we've got a line of engines. So we've got my big block is under the thing, the one we took off the stand right there for this motor to go on the stand. And then we have, just a quick view, we have the LS from Mr. Spanky. We got the LS, nope, big block Chevy. This is our Knockin' Nachos big block, 454 or 496, small block Chevy. And then another LS right there. So, got some engines to build, and now let's just go ahead and add this Ford Explorer engine. We got to pop the heads off of him and do them. I've always been of the understanding these motors have to come out and do the heads because of the timing chain on the back of this side over here if we're going to do all the timing chains and all. So we'll let them tell me what we're going to do. I probably need to pull this cover off. Looks like it's leaking right here a little bit. I wonder what it takes to get all those covers off. Like I said, never done these before, so we'll get into it and find out. So for now, I guess we're gonna sign off and call it good, and I'll bring you back once we get to tearing into this motor or tearing into that motor or whatever we do next. I don't know. But I'll bring you back soon.